Good morning, interwebs. It is 2:02 in the afternoon, and I am up and dressed and all the things. I've been up since like 11. I slept in a little bit today, though I went to bed kind of late and I slept really bad. But, you know, little things, silver linings. If you can hear that sewing machine and notice I'm standing here, it's clearly not me sewing. That's my daughter sewing in there. So that's a thing that's kind of exciting and completely nerve-wracking. And as I've been keeping up to date, she still has all her fingers. So.
And they're not sewn together.
And they're not sewn together.
They're not webbed fingers yet.
So, to give you an update here in the parlor, what? That wall looks disgusting. Why? Because it's covered in underlayment glue, because I'm about to put cork on it. Because we're going to do cork on that wall, kind of like my office, because it has been amazing. And I bought a bunch of extra cork, and I like the option of being able to just like pin things up and take them down and not destroy our walls in the process. Today, Steve is working on putting outlets. Look, we have a light fixture like civilized people, and it matches the light fixture in the other room. Also, like civilized people. And there's the first completed outlet in the room. Yay! And this is what the Monarch wing looks like. This will look better when we paint the door that goes in there. Yeah, so, oh, trim paint went up today. So we've got the Wild Mustang next to our Monarch wing. I think we're going to end up painting this door because I don't really like the white.
And that's only one coat of the
of the green. So, yeah, it's shaping up. And here is our pile of flooring. I don't think I mentioned the other day when I went on my fabric excursion, I also picked up the 27 boxes of flooring.
It's called guilt chores.
Well, I had an empty car, and it's a good thing I went because in an empty minivan, because it would not have fit very safely with everybody in the car. So this is all the flooring that will complete the floor in here and the kitchen, which should be nice. So now I'm going to change out of my clothes, which I put on this morning and have happily been wearing while I've been working on my my shawl for the Patreon pattern, which is almost done. I'm on the last stripe, I think. So hopefully by the end of today, it'll be finished and can hopefully go up on the wall. And then the pattern will be up, like I said, by the end of the week. What I showed, oh, Steve's pointing. Oh boy! Oh boy, is there not a light bulb in the third one? Oh good. Whew, that hurt.
I grabbed 4 light bulbs, but one of them was a compact fluorescent, so I didn't put it in.
Okay. So here it is. That's what our lights look like. Aren't they pretty? And then those can each be, they're all like bendable, so we can point them at whatever. Because the plan on this wall, we'll see, my plans always change, right? I keep saying, this is my dream house. I dream it up, and then we figure out how to make it happen. So, the over here, where you see that outlet, there will be an outlet, and we're going to put a TV on that wall. And then build cabinets around it, kind of like an entertainment center sort of deal, place to store all the junks. And then over here is going to be set up the bookcase setup that I had of all the shelves, all our picture books, which used to be on the wall behind me, which is then going to be cork. Then the wood stove goes back where it goes here. Ultimately, there's going to be a couch situation over here. Cork on this wall, potentially shelves over here, but for now, nothing. And then we're gonna get a table that's gonna go here in lieu of all the stuff and the cat litter boxes.
I thought we were doing bookshelves on the setup we used to have on that wall. I thought was going right there.
Oh, you're right. The wall behind me's one. He's correct.
Oh, good.
The wall behind me setup is going on this wall. And the stuff that used to be over the couch here is moving, though some of it might move over there. There might be some shelves next to the cabinet setup.
Yes.
And that would be, I was more thinking of where I was going to keep the various items. The books from this area are moving there. We have a lot of books, people, a lot of books. So, I am going to go and change my clothes. Oh, did you see my little hair thingies today? Clearly, I'm just stalling from doing this project, but no, I'll tell you first. I put these in. I told Steve it looks like I've been rolling in the grass with ponies. I decided it's part of my living my 9-year-old best life. which I think you all know by now, that's my new goal in life, is that all things and decisions should be, would 9-year-old Kendra think that was awesome? If she would, that is the way I should go, because 9-year-old Kendra had better decision-making skills than 33-year-old Kendra. So, yeah, these hair thingies were my sister's in the 70s, because my sisters are 14 and 16 years older than me. So yeah, they had these, and then my mom had them forever in our drawer in our bathroom, and I've carried them around, and I rarely wear them because my hair used to always make them fall out, but my hair is thicker now, and yeah, they stayed in. So, pony hair it is. But now I have to go change out of my dress into my painting dress, which will now have orange added to the mix of purple and green and silver and all the things. So, anything else exciting, Steve?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Just plugging along.
Plugging along, literally.
Literally.
By the end of the day, we should be able to plug along many things into our ceiling.
Yes, everything should be done here. And
yay! Will there be a fan by the end of the day?
there should be.
I'm surprised you haven't put the fan in. Oh, I guess you can't
have to follow the electrical path.
Well, and you can't turn it on anyways, because then there would be power in the line you were working on. Because my thought was, it's hot in here, you should put the fan in and then you could turn it on. That would be dangerous. Well, it's 9:34 and I'm about to start a project, but I thought I'd show you what the parlor looks like. So, the project I'm about to start is I'm going to sponge paint the cork because we liked it so well in my office. So we're going to do that. And then Steve hung the pendant lights up, and he cleaned up in here. And then I showed you the light fixture before. We need another bulb, which means a trip to the stupid aisle at the hardware store. And then we kind of talked through plans of what's going here. So all of that happened. I've got 2 sheets of cork laid out too. I'm going to, in addition to sponge painting the wall, sponge paint these 2. And then on the wall, like a backsplash kind of, behind the cabinets in the kitchen, we're going to put those up so we can like tack up photos and things. And then in my office today, I finished the shawl I've been working on for the Schwall of Fame. And I had a name in mind, and I changed my mind. I'm calling it the Inspiritment, which definitionally means the product of instilling life, energy, courage, or vigor into something, which is what my Patreon people are doing for me, is giving me the kick in the pants and the encouragement to do what I want. So I'm in a state of inspiritment currently. And now I need to go inspirit myself to paint that wall. Or always put the first coat on, and then we'll just keep going, because as you know, it's like a lot of coats to get the effect that I'm looking for. So I'm gonna go get started, and I will let you see somewhere during the process. It's 10:23, and I'm done with coat number 1, which is called Grade Mountain. Obviously, you can't see it super great, but it's the same purple that my kitchen is. And this is an incandescent light bulb. We need to put a daylight bulb in there, which will make the colors look a little more correct. But I'll let that dry for a bit, hang out with Steve till he goes to bed. He's playing video games. I'll probably go and crochet in there. And then on to the next coat. Well, it's 1:30 in the morning, and I just finished putting on the coat of green, which is actually called Wild Mustang. It is the same color that is our cabinets in the kitchen and the trim. So like there'll be wide trim around this door opening that'll be that color. So that is where I think I'm going to leave it for tonight. I had planned on adding at least 1, maybe 2 more colors tonight, but I want to see it in the daylight because I'm having a hard time judging between the purple and the green, and if I feel like it's enough or I want another coat. And so I think I'm going to leave it because Steve has some more painting and things to do in here tomorrow, so it's not like I'm going to hold him up if I let it sit. So tomorrow when I get up, I will add another coat of something, either more purple or green, or I will go on to the Monarch color, which is the walls in here. I don't know. We'll see. But that will all wait till tomorrow. And now I'm going to go edit the vlog, do some work in my office, and I will see you all tomorrow. Nighty night.